Okay, welcome to Fahrenheit Performance Podcast, episode number 86. This week we got another young guy, Brayden Toh. How are you?
I'm doing good, Martin. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, welcome to the podcast. So, Brayden, you're still in ITE, right?
Yeah, still studying. Yeah, so I'm a year 2 student studying sports management in ITE Central.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been riding for about coming to 3 years.
Okay, so it's a pretty short amount of time.
Pretty short amount of time. Yeah.
How come you started riding? What were you doing before that?
So way before I was riding, I was just like the normal, typical teenage boy just playing games.
I heard that you were quite a gamer boy.
Yeah.
And then you wasted quite a lot of time playing computer games. I had to talk to you because my son is about 13, no, he's 15, and he plays computer games all the time. So we'll chat about this offline, but was that what you were doing as well?
Yeah, so before I started like cycling, I think spent most of my time playing games.
Like on the computer, like
so it was
roadblocks and that sort of stuff. And
yeah,
Minecraft.
I started off with those, then slowly moved on to like FPS, so CSGO and all the stuff. So I wasted quite a lot of time playing games.
This is when you were in high school, right?
Yeah,
like sec 1, sec 2.
Sec 1, sec 2. So
okay.
Yeah, it's right now I go to bed at 10, but before that I go to bed at like maybe like 3, 4 a.m.
And then you go to school at 7.
Yeah. So it was pretty bad.
Yeah. So then what flicks the switch and how come you started cycling? Do you still game at all? A little bit?
Barely, yeah. Probably maybe like play one hour every week.
Okay.
I have time.
Okay. But why did you suddenly start cycling? Like what triggered it?
To be honest, it was just that I had classmates who rode quite a bit, like just leisure riding around the PCN and just having fun. So one day they like told me to join them and I did. So yeah, we just usually go around the PCN for like hours and stuff.
Not the fixie hooligans.
No.
Just
like really riding like road bikes, mountain bikes around the PCNs for like hours. And it went on for like a pretty long time, so I probably did it for like 1 or 2 years.
Yeah, it's good. That's a good, it's a bit lost, but back in the day, that's what kids would do. They'll just go out and just getting out of the house, right? And exploring and getting some independence and having sort of your own time and your own accountability.
Yeah. So actually way before that, I started mountain biking also. When I was in primary school, like probably at 10.
Yep.
Yeah. So my dad always went to trails and I wanted to take a long one. So he brought me and my brother to go ride trails. And on my first ride, I crashed.
Yeah.
Like, it was quite scary really on my first ride. So
sometimes you need to just bounce back, or because at that time it could be a turning point, right? You could crash and then never do it again.
Yeah.
Or you can bounce back and get back into it.
So
right?
thank God that I bounced back and went again. So probably like a few weeks later, I went with him on the trails, and then I didn't crash at all. And I did one lap of the Chestnut Trail, and it took me I think like close to 30 minutes.
Yeah.
I think people do it like on 20 minutes on average right now.
Yep.
Yeah. So.
So then, when did you start taking cycling a bit more seriously?
Yeah. So it started taking cycling more seriously when I was about 15. Yeah, 15. Right. So, after like long periods of doing mountain bike, then I didn't really get like the feel of like speed, like real fast, like high speed stuff. So like, I decided to get a road bike. Bought one off like Carousel. Like a giant TCR. Disc brake. Yeah. Got it for like pretty cheap. And I started like riding to TMC. I just do one loop and then go back home because I couldn't do any more than that when I was.
Did you live in the east?
Yeah, I stay in the east. So like most of the time I'm probably at like Seletar or TMCR.
Yeah. And then you realize, okay, this is fun.
This is fun, and I'm gonna do this.
Did you join the team? What was it? Because I remember that you were on Team Garcia.
Yeah. So
is that what your first team? I guess.
Yeah. So I started off in Garcia. So it was my first year with them. I was just like maybe like riding 2 times a week. So usually we had like trainings on Thursdays and Saturdays. So
it was actually structured training that you would all ride out.
Like a team ride.
Yeah.
So it was compulsory for us to go on like Thursdays and Saturdays. So I would only ride like 2 times a week, and probably just ride like 3-5 hours a week. And that was it. But then they told me that I was selected to go for one of the super old hot dog crates at
yeah,
the SCF crates.
Yep.
So
at the stadium, right?
yeah. So yeah, they haven't had a race for quite a while already. So not sure when it's going to come back.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that was my first race I did, and it was honestly pretty fun. It looked pretty well for me until like I think like few laps to go, then I crashed out because it was a rainy day.
You actually crashed.
Yeah, so I crashed out on I think like 7 laps to go, but I was already like set for second place. Yeah, so the juniors and youth were together, but then like the whole race split apart.
Yep.
Because the juniors were just like going super hard, and I couldn't hang on at all.
Yeah.
I hung on for like 1 or 2 laps, and then I was gone. So just riding solo, but I was quite sure I secured like second place. Then so that I had a crash. Then they just flagged me out of the race.
Oh yeah, because you're too far behind.
Yeah, so it was like
It's a bummer.
Yeah, it was a really like annoying thing for me back then.
Yeah.
But I think it was a good lesson for me. So after the race, I actually just started to think whether I should continue riding because I was supposed to train out for a team time trial with one of my other teammates, but then I just felt that like, I wasn't on a good level anymore. Like I couldn't keep up with anybody. So yeah, I was just having a good time contemplating whether I should just continue this sport. I mean, because I was only about 1 year in. Yeah. No, barely 1 year in the cycling. So even if I wanted to pull out, it wouldn't be like, I wasted so much time.
Yeah. But it's you're always going to have ups and downs like that, right? So there's always going to be times when you're doing really well and times when you're not doing very well.
Yeah. So yeah, progressively when you like get through the sport more, I think that's where you learn. You're not going to be successful every time. You're going to have, I'm pretty sure you're going to have more unsuccessful times than successful times.
In cycling, of all sports, I think it's like that, right?
Yeah.
It can be races of 200 people. And
yes, exactly. So, when you're racing a road, your chances of winning is so much smaller compared to like if you're racing maybe track or something. Because
you already know the people that are there, and everyone is roughly the same, but the tactics are so different on road where you can just hide in the bunch the whole time and just come out at the end. Right.
Yeah. And in the track also I'm not saying it's easier, but there's like lesser amount of people in track to race against. So I feel racing in road, there's like the probability of you winning is so small.
Yeah. You started at Garcia. How long were you at Team Garcia for?
I think it was 2 years coming to 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then HQ Foundry. Is that still Team Garcia or is that
no? It's two different teams.
Okay.
Yeah. So in HQ Foundry, I was with them for 2.5 years or so. Yeah. Okay. So we started off with like no jerseys, no nothing. Nobody knew about us. Yeah. No sponsors, anything. So it was just like 10 of us in one group. So most of us were like pretty close friends. So we just stick as a bunch together.
So what's the deal with that group? Is what is HQ and what's Foundry?
So HQ was actually our founder's company. So it's like some fintech company. And Foundry was this place that he had. Yeah, but it's not really a thing anymore. I don't know if you saw it. It was like one place where there's like 10 Wahoo bikes.
Okay.
Like super big place.
It's not there anymore?
Yeah, it's not there anymore.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Yeah.
Because I see that team at the Jurong track, right? The Jurong East, that running track that's converted to some flat velodrome, right? The races there. Were you racing under them at that?
Yeah. So I was still racing under them during that point. So actually I raced with them up to this year to their 2035 nationals.
Yep.
Yeah.
So how do you find that Jurong East setup racing there? Because I always find it a bit. I did a long time ago. I did a skills session there, teaching people how to ride bikes and stuff. And then that whole guardrails there, it just put me off a little bit. I couldn't imagine going around there at 50 kilometers an hour, having a guardrail right next to you.
Yeah. So actually, I had the opportunity to ride like an actual velodrome.
Yeah.
Quite a while back, so you could really like feel like the
totally different.
Yeah. So you can feel the bankings and like when you're going so fast into the bends. You can actually feel like the G-force pulling you. Compared to the flat one in Jurong, you don't feel any of that at all.
No, you if anything, you'd slide sideways. You'd go further away.
You always think that you would slide out more. Yeah, but I think like after you race a while there, you just like get used to it. Yeah, I mean...
It's pretty good racing there, and it's... Beggars can't be choosers, right? There's not much racing in Singapore. and it's closed circuit, and you can kind of hang out in the sidelines and watch the races as they go past. It looks pretty fun.
Yeah.
And then so now you are at the RS Factor race team.
Yeah.
And so I've had Boone on twice. I've had Willie on. I've had Messi on as all separate episodes. And when Messi came on, he said, it's only me, Boone, and Willie. There's only 3 of us on the team. But now there's way more people. There's 7 of you guys, right? How's that been since you joined those guys? They're pretty solid team.
Yeah. So it's been actually like a pretty fun time riding with them. So every Sundays like we go crazy and stuff.
Yep.
So we like just ride together as a team.
Yeah.
So it's fun to have.
Because it's really good because I was looking at the roster now, the 7 of you, and you seem to be all Singaporeans, which is really good because it's a really high level team and it's a local team.
Yeah.
Because all the other high level teams up until now, like let's call out some names: Quantum Racing, Mavericks, Matadors. These sort of teams have been predominantly expat teams.
Yeah.
Right. And then now we got RS Racing, and you're winning a lot of the races as a Singaporean. So it's actually a good counterbalance, I think, to that. How are you finding it so far with the guys?
Yeah, that's fun. Yeah, we're always having good time together.
Is it much harder? Is the training much harder?
So actually, I still train under the national dev team. So yeah, the RS doesn't like affect my training or anything. So yeah, I still go undergo the coaches training.
Okay, but then on Sunday you have a 3-hour block where it says whatever on your training plan.
Yeah, they
hard ride.
yeah, they will just like let me go on with whatever I have to do. So like maybe if I have an endurance ride, they have it too, then we'll just ride together. Yeah.
And then you've bought a Factor already, because it seems like everyone has everyone on that team has a red and white Factor bike, right?
Yeah. So yeah, I've rode a bike for like a good month already.
Yeah. How is it?
Love the bike. Love the bike. Yeah.
Yeah. How they got the Singapore colors on it as well, right?
So
which is good because you actually have represented Singapore before, right? You were on the juniors team.
Yeah. So yeah, 1 year back we went to a tour in Japan.
Yeah.
So it was
so you up until that point you've just done Singapore races and maybe some Malaysia races, right?
Yeah. Well, I was still racing on the HQ.
Yeah. So then suddenly you find yourself in Japan. What's the difference? How was that?
Yeah, it was
a real opener.
Yeah, it was a big eye opener. So I knew it was my first time racing like a tour in Japan. So I never seen anybody race in Japan before. So when it was like my first time there, I just didn't want to expect anything. I just let the race flow by. So
because Japan has produced some world tour riders, right? Some pretty good world tour riders.
So I mean they've produced like a few world tour riders.
So then so that means if they've got some at the top, that means the base is pretty big, right? So the juniors, so what was it a multi-stage? Was it a multi-stage race?
So it was 4 days, so 4 stages, So
did you find yourself at the pointy end of any of those races, any of those stages?
I think it was every day, honestly. So it was really like surreal experience. And then you could see guys riding like aluminium bikes, windbreak, like not even 11 speed, at 10 speed.
Yeah.
And they're dropping me.
Yeah.
I was like, what's going on?
I think triathletes get that a lot when they go to overseas races as well, where you've got these nice bikes and they've done all this training, and then they go to these races, these people with these old rim brake bikes.
Yeah.
Just kind of blow them out or blow them away.
Yeah. So yeah, it was really eye-opener for me, because during the race it was mainly Japan riders and one team from Korea.
Okay. So
yeah, I just got destroyed every day on the bike.
Nice. That's builds character, right?
Yeah.
So you're on the national development team.
Yeah.
Right? Because you're only 18 years old, right?
Yeah.
So what is the national development team? What is that compared to the national training squad?
Honestly, I'm not too sure about that. But
so the national training squad, I guess, is the pool of people that can go to the elite open races, right?
Yeah.
And I guess the development team would be the bigger pool to get into the smaller pool, right? Is that how?
I think.
And because you're young, you're in the lower tier, I guess, until you're ready to sort of step up, right? And then before we were talking about the SEA Games, right? And I was like, hey, why didn't you go for the SEA Games this year? And then you told me that the SEA Games you have to be 19 for cycling.
Yeah, so
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah, most of the guys that make the long list, they are minimally like 19. So yeah, even if you're 18, you can't go.
Is that a SEA Games thing or is that a Singapore?
Honestly, I'm not too sure. So, but yeah, so when they just say like, oh, you're only 19 and above is eligible for this for SEA Games, then like, yeah.
Oh, at least you're not out there busting your gut trying to get in and then being let down at the last minute. At least you know it's not on the cards for this time. You can work for 2 more years and go to the next one. Next one's in Malaysia, right?
Yeah, yes. So yeah, SEA Games is like a pretty big goal for me, especially the one in 2029. I'm sure like a lot of Singaporean athletes.
Of course. And I think even, normally they say the bronze medal time of this SEA Games should be the qualifier for the next SEA Games. I think for the Singapore one, I'm not sure they're going to have that to qualify. They're just going to put as many athletes in there as possible.
Yeah.
You may as well. It's your home ground.
Your home ground, yeah.
You can sleep in your own bed. You can do all these things.
It will be
because you will be 22 by then, right? Which would be great. It's like in cycling terms, it's your new prime, right? It used to be 27, 28 used to be the prime for cycling, but now Pogacar and all these guys brought it back. So just 23 to 25 is where all the cyclists are getting really good, right? Which is perfect for you.
Yeah.
So you're a full-time ITE student, right?
Yeah.
So how many hours a week is that, and how do you juggle training with that?
Yeah. So basically, I have school like 4 days a week. Yeah. So but my timetable changes every time, so I always gotta like change my schedule around. So usually I do maybe 17 to like 19 hours on the bike.
Okay.
Then additional like 4 hours in the gym. So
so you do the cross training.
Yeah, I do
cross training.
So
do you find that gym work helps you on the bike?
Yeah, I think it helps you quite a lot. It makes you more stable on the bike.
Yeah.
So and
it's all the side to side movements that you don't do on the bike that you do in the gym.
Yeah,
it helps you be a more solid rider.
Yeah.
And more robust, right? You're in a pack and you're getting bumped around. You're not going to be some fragile flower, right?
Yeah, so actually, the first time I got bumped around a lot was when I did my second road race in Malaysia. So I was still a youth that day. So that was like 16. I raced against like the Malaysia, like the Johor State team riders. Yeah. They're all juniors as well, but like...
But they're like man-child, like big
they're pretty like crazy about it. So I also got like smacked a bunch of times in the helmet, in the back. Then the road race, this guy just like cut my wheel on purpose. Because like I didn't let him like run away by himself. Yeah.
So let's go back to training, right? You said you do over 15 hours, 16, 17 hours?
17 to 90, around there.
Okay.
Plus gym is about 20.
So what does that mean for you? How many rides are you doing? How many gym sessions are you doing? What sort of rides are you doing? Just give me, like, let's say now it's Friday today. So tell me what this week is. It's this week been a typical week?
Yeah, so typically we just do like usually my Tuesdays and my Wednesdays are just endurance rides.
Okay. At home?
Yeah. So Tuesdays and Thursdays I do my ride in the morning on the trainer because like it's faster, so I don't have to like go out, deal with traffic.
You don't have to waste an hour to get there, waste an hour to get back and stuff, right?
I just do 3 hours on the trainer.
Yeah.
Then
so you do 3 hours in the morning?
Yeah, just 3 hours on the trainer. Then hit the school.
So like 100 kilometers before school?
Yeah, then hit to the gym, then have dinner, then...
What sort of stuff are you doing at the gym? Is it only stuff that helps you with cycling?
Yeah, mainly I just do stuff that helps me on the bike. So most of it is just like body work.
Legs and stuff.
Then core workouts and stuff.
Yep.
So usually it's just trainers. The weekdays I spend most of the time on the trainers. So it's more time efficient. I don't have to waste time outside. Yeah. And then... Because my days are pretty packed, so after my rides, I go to school and then go to the gym.
So you're at school 4 times a week for most of the day. If it's 4 times, you must have to squeeze quite a lot of stuff into those 4 days.
Yeah. So, pretty much the things I do on the weekdays just back to back. So after the gym on Tuesdays, I just go home, have dinner, sleep, wake up the next morning. If I can wake up earlier than what time I start. So I start at 8, so if I want to do like a long ride, I have to wake up at 3 or 4. So... Yeah, it's either I do it in the morning or when I come back to school. Then repeat it until...
Compare that to your gamerboy days. You're waking up for the time you're going to sleep last time.
Yeah.
Right? And then on the weekends, I'm assuming you're doing long rides.
Yeah,
both
so
days.
usually like for minimally I do maybe 8 hours on the weekends, sometimes 10. Yeah.
Wow. And that's just two rides, or
Yeah,
you're doing
just do right.
you're not doing morning and afternoons or anything.
Nah, I just do it one shot. Yeah, I can't be asked to just ride twice a day.
But 10 hours is a lot. Is that all in Singapore mostly?
Yeah, so maybe on some days when I'm feeling a bit more crazy, I just do it indoors.
Oh,
So I do like 4 hours indoors. I haven't done a 5-hour indoor ride yet. So
that's like 5 episodes of this podcast. So
looking forward to doing my first 5-hour indoor soon. Right?
on the train.
Yeah, but usually it's either in Singapore or maybe we go to Malaysia just with JB for a normal ride.
Or Bintan or something.
Bintan, I don't really go there because you have to pay quite a bit of money to go.
Oh, yeah,
but
true.
JB is free, so you just bring a passport, you go and ride.
Yeah.
If you do like a good 150 Ks, then go for a cafe. And it's cheaper there as well. So
He didn't ring
yeah,
you.
you can buy more drinks and and food to eat.
And then sort of while we're talking about food, what do you do for nutrition? Are you eating healthy, or because you're burning so many calories, just eat what the heck you want? What stage? There's different stages of nutrition, right? When you first start, you just eat any junk because you're burning 10,000 calories or whatever. And then the next stage is whole foods, blah blah blah. And then the ultimate is like weighing all your meals and counting your calories.
Actually,
right?
I went through all 3 phases of that already. So yeah, back when I just started, I would just eat anything what I want because I didn't seem to gain weight. So
Yeah, exactly, right? And then you're young and you recover faster and you just eat what you want, and as long as the furnace is burning hot, you just throw any junk in there and it'll burn it up, right?
Yeah. So yeah, I would just eat like whatever I want. I could eat like maybe like fried roti pratas one go, and
or half a pizza or something, right?
I still do eat like one whole pizza. Like there's maybe like every month or something like that when I'm feeling okay. Yeah, so it went from like eating rubbish to eating whole foods. And yeah, now I do actually weigh my food.
You do? Okay.
Yeah.
So you're not all the way.
Yeah, so
Do you have an app that you take picture of? Because
there's some apps that you can get it for free. So the one I use is like MyFitnessPal.
MyFitnessPal,
free one. Yeah, so just weigh whatever I eat now. So like now because I cook my own food and I have a lot of whole food in the fridge because I always go to Malaysia to buy my food. So I have like 60 eggs in the fridge.
Do your parents think that you're crazy doing all this? It's quite extreme.
They got used to it.
It's quite extreme, right?
Yeah,
it's quite different from you. Rewind 5 years ago, that's that kid in high school.
Yeah.
And now you look at you now, and it's like a steep, like a really steep.
Sometimes they just like make fun of me. Like when they ask to go out at dinner, because when you go out to eat, you don't know what's put into your food. So they ask me, you want to bring a scale out to dinner? Then you can like weigh your food.
The hot pot.
Yeah. So now I just like weigh all the foods that I eat, like rice.
Yep.
Most of the time now I'm eating just like rice, chicken, and
what's the purpose of that? Is that just to quantify the calories and the different sort of the breakdown of what you're eating by weighing it? Is that what you're trying to achieve there?
Yeah, I think one important thing is like your calorie intake. So let's say you got like maybe like on my Saturdays I have like a 5-hour ride. So you're gonna burn a lot of calories really on that day. So and the next day, but if you're gonna have a hard day, you want to make sure you're maybe like if you're just maintaining will be the minimum. Then maybe if you're trying to gain weight, you just eat a bit more, be on a surplus. So you have energy for next.
And if you're trying to lose weight, the time is not between rides to lose that weight. Because you need the energy need to be recovered for the Sunday, right? The Sunday ride, right?
So I think weight loss with cycling is a bit of a double-edged sword.
Definitely.
Yeah. So cause some people can't get it right.
Oh, I think most people can't get it right because let's just say your FTP is 300, right? And then you're 70 kilos. Let's round numbers, 280 and 70 kilos, right? So it's 4 watts per kilo. And then if I just cut 5 kilos, and I maintain my 280, I should be able to go whatever 4.2 watts per kilo.
Yeah.
And but then you realize, but then your power starts dropping as your weight starts dropping, and then it's like, it's crazy, right?
Yeah. It's hard to balance things. So I just feel that's like for me, it's just a suitable way for me to be at, and I feel that now I eat more so I can burn more instead of eating less and burning less.
You're fueling the work, right? Which is a pretty big mantra in a lot of the endurance sports now. Is like you fuel the work so your body can recover, your body can be ready for the next day. You can then and you'll always just generally lose weight when you're burning that much calories as well. So how about recovery? You're riding 16, 18, 20 hours a week, right? When you're not riding, are you lying down, or you put recovery boots on, or you're in the pool, or?
Yeah, maybe my Fridays when I just have recovery in the day and I got home-based learning, so I don't have to go to school or anything. So I just probably lay in bed whole Friday. Yeah, maybe eat a bit dirty. Maybe have like 1 pint of ice cream or something.
Yeah. You gotta have it. You gotta have a cheat day one day.
Yeah.
Otherwise, your life's just miserable.
Yeah. Yeah. So I just limit myself maybe like every 2 weeks.
What's the saying? For cyclists, if you're not, you should be sitting instead of standing, and you should be lying down instead of sitting.
Boone was the one that said that. So I think he said it was like, if you can sit. If you can lie down, then you lie down. Yeah, don't sit. Yeah, if you can lie, don't sit. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. And then I saw. So you have. It's really frustrating for me because you have 7 Instagram posts on your Instagram, right? Normally, like it's 650, so I can scroll through it and see all your posts. You got 7, so I've had to do some real CSI work for you. But you did a training camp in Australia recently, right? Was it recently?
Yeah, it was this year actually. Yep. So yeah, in mid-March.
Okay, so the level of riding on an average day in Australia is pretty high, right? Where did you go, and what did you do?
So I went to Melbourne.
Okay.
I went with
Melbourne.
with a friend.
The scene is pretty good in Melbourne.
Yeah. So I went with a friend. We were there for about 2 weeks.
Yep.
So we did like a couple of races. Yeah, like local crits, like teardrop crit and
the teardrop. That's one of the.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. It's a very fun course.
Yeah,
and it's hard. Then we did Glendale. A Glendale crit is basically just like a 4-corner crit around like some estate.
Yeah, that's what actually most crits, all the crits that I used to do in America are like that. You roll up to some industrial estate somewhere, and then they will just block off the corners, and then it's a 1 mile or 2 kilometer or whatever loop, and you just go round and around, right?
Yeah, so
how'd you do, and how was the competition?
It was actually pretty fun. Yeah, so I think
what grade were you allowed to go in?
We went B only. Yeah, we did. I wasn't sure if you could just like straight away jump to A if you were like some nobody.
Yeah.
So we just raised B. Most of the time I was in like top 10s because I always like try to do something funny.
Yeah.
Because the finish.
Well, that's the time to do it in these sort of practice races, right?
So it didn't work out, but I was like, it was a good learning experience. So
most of the times it doesn't work out. Even if you look at watch a World Tour race, right? The breakaway never almost always gets caught. But it's those days where it doesn't get caught. It's like fantastic, right? So gotta try.
Yeah. It's good to go out and try some stuff in this like local races. Yeah. So majority of the time there, I was just doing like most of the climbs because you don't get the experience in Singapore. You can just be like on the pedals for like 45 minutes straight just on a climb, just riding.
Oh, easily, right?
Yeah. Compared to Singapore, max you get like 5 minutes on the pedals, and then you have to like hit a
Mount Faber is like a 10-minute loop, right? To top to bottom.
From top to bottom, if you want to loop it, maybe that if you're doing like your endurance, right, probably doesn't even go like 10 minutes. I think it's
9.5 or 9 minutes or something, right? From the coffee shop at the bottom up and all the way down again. Just do those loops, not very long.
Yeah. So.
And then you can also go out in the country and ride without seeing a stop sign or a traffic light for hours now and hours as well, right?
Yeah, so thankfully we didn't stay near the CBD area. So it was just like barely any traffic. You just maybe spend like 15-20 minutes to get to the climbs. Then you just ride there for a few hours, then ride back. You barely even stop.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah. Though we just did most of the rides at the mountains. Then every Saturday we'll do the hell ride. So it's basically their chop ride. So you just go there and just swap off for like a good 20-30 Ks.
Yeah.
They hit a climb. Everybody just attacks. Yeah. They swap off back to the start point.
Yeah.
So it's a really good workout. And we raced Glendale the next day. So it's just a crit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So back to back hard days.
Would you do it again?
Yeah, definitely. It's a lot of fun, and like the culture there is different from Singapore, man. Yeah.
It's so you go to those because there's so many of the crits as well. Let's just say you got to choose a night crit and you do it.
Yeah.
If there's not the pressure in Singapore is that there's only like 5 races a year.
Yeah.
So you got to show up ready to go on each of those 5 races. Whereas if there's a race a week, you just go, you try something, doesn't work, it's okay. you go home, you cry, then you show up the Thursday and you try something else, right?
Right.
And then you do. If it works, great. If it doesn't work, it's not the end of the world. But in Singapore, you feel like because there's so few races, you don't get that opportunity, and you got to show yourself at those races and play a bit conservative, right?
Yeah. So I think because in Melbourne, I think there's like 3 or 4 crits every week.
Yeah, there is.
So there's so much racing you can do compared to Singapore. Maybe there's like one every few months, like the Jurong Track Series.
And you can probably do the junior crit as well as the open crit.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, you can.
So you can do like the 11 o'clock in the morning, and then you rest a couple of hours, and then you do the 12 o'clock crit as well.
Yeah,
which is really cool, right? And you can choose which one you want to do, and then if you don't want to do it, you don't do it, right? It's not the end of the world because you don't feel like you're missing out. If you can sit a whole week out. It's not so bad, right?
Yeah.
You know, some people are very accident prone, and then some people are not. Just stay out of trouble, right?
Yeah.
Whereabouts in you on that scale are you?
I think in the middle, just barely in the middle. Yeah. I think on the bike, most of the time the injuries I get is just from like crashes in race and maybe sometimes in training rides, which is a bit of a bummer. Yeah, you don't want to get injured during training because like it puts you off the bike for like quite a while.
Yeah, and then the time that you are injured, you can't train.
Yeah,
so you're just going. Even if you don't do anything, you're actually going backwards.
Yeah,
because you're not
and
going
then you spend more money, especially when you break stuff.
Yeah, fix your handlebars,
something I've have quite a number of stuff I've broken already on the bike.
Yeah.
So I've broken like maybe like 2 shifters. 3 sets of wheels or something like that.
The and bike carts aren't getting any cheaper as well. No, they're only getting more expensive.
They're gonna get more expensive. Yeah, that's even those small items like they cost a few $100 already.
Yeah, definitely. And you do a lot of training indoors on the trainer, right? I also saw recently, I saw a picture of you ages ago in your Foundry uniform, or your Foundry kit doing one of the virtual cycling races. And then last week, I think, you were in another race for virtual cycling. How, in sort of the indoor arena sort of style, how has that been, and what was that?
Yeah, so like last week we had this Go Big event. So we were there to just like it was they just invited like, a few bunch of people to go down, like get coffee.
Yeah.
There's free coffee, free food.
It's funny because normally I hear about these sort of things just on the grapevine, but I didn't hear about this at all until I saw the photos of you guys just like yelling and screaming and stuff.
Yeah. So I think during the race there was like 10 guys just shouting in my ears.
So what was the style of racing? Was it head to head?
Yeah, it was just like a knockout. So 1v1v1, then goes to 1v1.
So what does that mean? You like if it's me versus you, right?
Yeah.
We are just riding on Zwift side to side.
Yeah. So first one to win the race qualifies for like quarterfinals, semifinals.
Yeah.
And until finals, and then final guys just go 1-1 and win 1-2.
Okay. Yeah. So how many times did you race in that night?
Probably like 3 times.
Okay.
Then I made it the semi-finals. Then I went against Dom. So he's from Quantum Racing. Yeah. So he smashed me in the race. Yeah.
It was fun. It looked like a fun time. You guys.
Yeah.
Even for the spectators, they were there. They're yelling and screaming in your ears. Like very interactive.
Yeah.
And then when you were knocked out, did you hang around and watch the?
Yeah. Well, I stayed around, watched the finals, had some coffee and some food. Yeah, it was a really good environment. So yeah, you rarely get that in Singapore where there's actual DJs there also. So you're just like blasting music most of the time. So it's like a pretty hyped up environment.
Yeah, it was cool. And the virtual cycling SG space is quite small.
Yeah,
but it's probably smaller than this clinic, right? If you had that in a bigger space where more people can get involved and make it really interactive and have a few races going at the same time, it would be really cool if there's that space in Singapore to do that.
Yeah, definitely be more fun.
So then, this year, I guess I met you before nationals, right? When I lent you the wheel, right?
Yeah, for a week.
Yeah.
2 weeks.
And then Bintan, I was in Bintan at the time, but I didn't see the race. You came second in the juniors, and then DNF'd the road race, right?
So
is that what happened? No, you were going 4th.
No, I went 4th on the first day, and 4th on the second day. Then DNF'd on the last day.
Oh, okay. 4th. Yeah. So 4th on the crit.
4th in the TT.
4th in the TT, and then did. So tell me about that weekend, and do you think it was good that there was so many, like, all 3 races on the same weekend?
Yeah, so I think one thing about Singapore races is you never get like back-to-back racing. So it's a really good opportunity for us to like build ourselves for like more racing that's back-to-back. So yeah, those 3 days were definitely fun, a lot of fun. Yeah, so big.
Were you feeling it on the road race? Were you feeling it in your legs from the first 2 days?
No, actually, I felt the best on the road race.
Okay.
Yeah, because I feel like it was just like a bunch of openers for the past 2 days. Because it wasn't, it was hard, but it wasn't long. So maybe it was like,
well, a crit's only an hour, right?
it was 40 minutes for us.
Yeah.
Yeah, the TT was about like 30 minutes or so.
Okay.
So yeah, it was just openers back to back, and then on the road race, yeah, my legs felt like super good. Probably at the best I felt on the bike.
So let's just run through one at a time. So the crit, you came 4th. Was it a breakaway that won, or was it just that you were caught out? What happened?
So yeah, the crit was pretty exciting actually.
Yeah.
So
was it just a typical square on L shape or something?
Yeah, so the crit, the route was like it was like a similar to a box, but it was like there was a few climbs in it. So yeah, you go off the line, you go straight into a left and another left, and then it's a kick. Then yeah, one roller, and then a super long downhill into a right, and to a hairpin. Yeah. So yeah, it was pretty fun. Then a lot of moves were going, and then
because by you're 18, right? So this is the last year of juniors for you, right? So most of the people that you're against, they've been doing it for a while, like you.
Yeah.
And then they're all trying to sort of push it and really go for it, right?
Yeah. So there was two Indonesian riders also. So there's a Jakarta Pro racing team. So yeah, two of them were there also. So it wasn't an easy race at all. It was gonna be damn hard. From the start. So yeah, both of them were like, super strong. It was hard to fight both of them because they were like on equal levels. Like I think. And like you couldn't guess who was gonna go for the win. So you always had to gamble like.
Yeah, it's a typical breakaway counter, right?
Yeah. So that's how the race was won. So after one of the attacks that I went with, then his teammate went to go and counter, and I did have the legs to go.
Yeah, and if he hadn't gone with that first one, he would have just rolled off as well, right? So you're stuck, right? Yeah. And then ITT, was it just pacing issue, or was it just better riders? Or?
I think I could have maybe scored a podium, but I'm not too sure because I barely do TTs at all. Probably like that was like the third TT I've done in my life.
Okay.
So underpaced like the first lap severely. So I was going way too easy on the first lap.
Yeah.
The second lap, I think I took off like 2 minutes
faster.
Yeah, 2 minutes faster. So I was like, when I was reaching the line, I was like, shit, and
you should have done
messed up like the first part. So, but I wasn't really aiming for the DT. I was more for the crit and the road race. So those suited me more. Yeah. So. And
then road race, you DNF'd because of a flat tire or something, right? What happened?
Yeah. So the road race was I didn't know what happened much in the race because I didn't know what was going through my mind. First lap, I went with one other junior, so we broke away for my 5K. So we broke away for like probably like 40Ks together, but then got pulled back by the masters.
So who were you racing with? It was the juniors and the masters, and the elite was different race.
Yeah, elite was a different race.
So then the veterans and the super masters were probably in there as well.
Just the masters.
Okay.
So yeah, we were the masters, and then for some reason the masters always like to pull the juniors back.
Yeah.
So yeah, we got pulled back by the masters.
Yep.
Like I think last lap, and then 15K to go. Some guy is like telling me like, bro, your tire flat. I was like, this guy's probably just like messing with me or something. Next thing I was running, I was like, oh, I can feel the ground more.
Yeah.
And I looked down, and I was like, looking at the tire, I was like, and I just like shouted.
There's no neutral service or anything.
Nah, I shouted, roll off the grass, then I sat there for like 20 minutes waiting. Then there was like a bunch of cars going past. I kept thinking it was neutral service. Yeah. But it was like some random guy driving. Yeah.
But then, so were you in a good position in that race to contest for at least podium spot?
I think so. I felt super good that day. So it's like feeling was on point. I had like good sleep the night before. Yeah. I just felt super good in the race. But yeah, I think there's just
wasn't meant to be, right?
Yeah. Okay. But it's alright. I think there's more opportunities to come. Yeah.
So now are you racing under elite or are you 23?
I'm still racing in the juniors, but probably just gonna do like I'm probably doing I'm doing U23 next year.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna do a men's open already.
Okay.
So big step in racing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Junior racing and men's open racing is two completely different things.
Yep.
Yeah. So
It's just not just the competition, also the length of the races and the number of laps and stuff.
So yeah, definitely it's longer races and harder races.
Mm.
So yeah, I'm looking forward to Thailand next year. Yeah, gonna be a big race for.
So what is coming up for you on the schedule?
We're actually going to Indonesia next week for Crete.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, then maybe 2 weeks down, Maybank in Johor.
Yeah. Is this with national team?
Nah, it's just with RS.
Yep.
So and then after that, in October I'm heading to Chiang Mai, Race Masters Tour at Chiang Mai. So yeah, pretty decent schedule for me.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, 3 races, and then see what goes on at the end of the year.
Okay, so best way to get the hold of you with your 7 Instagram posts is, I don't even know how to say this, b.rayden with 4 N's. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you check Instagram? Are you on there a lot, or is it just you just don't post and you lurk around a lot, or?
Yeah, I think I just don't post much and look around a lot. Yeah,
Okay.
most of the time watching like reels
Yep.
with like cycling.
Okay, but that's if anyone wants to get a hold of you, they can get a hold of you there. Also, I guess coming up next in the big picture would be SEA Games 2027, right?
Yeah.
Be the next major,
Yeah, that's gonna be one of the major races that I'm gonna look forward to.
because
So,
you'll be 20
yeah,
then,
20 by
right?
then. So yeah, I think it's gonna be more. It's gonna be harder to get a spot in the squad for SEA Games because I think like cycling in Singapore is getting more and more competitive.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
Yeah, so like the overall level goes up.
And maybe by 2027, Boone will still won't be racing anymore, right? Every year he says he's not going to race anymore, then he wins a championship.
Yeah.
I can.
Yeah, we're not sure what his plan. Yeah, he's a busy man.
He is just on business now as well.
So because he's so busy, it's actually like really, it's so rare to ride with him. But when you get to, it's you learn a lot.
Yeah, well, he's done all the Australian racing before he even started all this, right? Before he even came back to
Yeah.
Singapore.
So way back then, before like still racing for HQ, I learned a lot from him. From like Sunday rides like crazies.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like even those little things that you take a while to get to experience when because he's raced so much already, he gets to experience it.
Or it's just sometimes the patience, right? And understanding when to go, when not to go. When not to go is just as important as understanding when to go, right?
Yeah.
And then
And how to execute it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of different things that people learn through experience, but because he's done it, you get to experience. You get to learn about it.
well,
fast.
it's like a book review. He's read the whole book and then he's just giving you all the important stuff, right?
Yeah, so when you can learn it at such like a early stage, I think it's really important. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're still young. You've got a lot of time. You got at least 10 years left in the sport.
hopefully.
And then we'll see how it goes. Brayden, thank you so much for coming in.
Yeah, thank you.
We'll catch up again, okay? And I look forward to hearing more about your adventures.
Yeah, hopefully I'm on the next episode with more stuff to talk about. Yeah.
We'll bring you back in 20 episodes or so, okay?